Hello witches, welcome back to the channel. My name is Lucca and we're back in Newcrest today. And so today I wanted to attempt to build another apartment in my little apartment complex here in Newcrest. This is the Newcrest Point Apartments, and I will leave links down below to the previous videos in this little build series. I'm just going to be transparent. I actually have attempted to do 2 more apartments. So I emptied the one that I did try to do. We'll just leave that as a lost cause, unfortunately. Sorry. But I did actually do another apartment down here as well. The audio was not there when I was recording it, so I thought I'd give you just a quick overview, but you know, this will be on the gallery, so you can check it out there. There's some stuff still out here from that previous apartment, but we're just going to ignore that. But today we're actually going to be in this apartment up here. It's the very back apartment up on the 2nd floor. And I thought it would be really fun to have this be something sort of opposite to this one. Like, it's still going to be for like a single sim or a young couple. But ooh, can we look at this? Can we just like look at this lighting right here? Like, I love the blinds. I love the mini blinds because it's so realistic. But yeah, let's go ahead and start. I already have a vibe, an aesthetic pulled up on Pinterest. I'm just going to look over there once in a while, just kind of get some inspiration. But we're going to try to go for we're going to try to attempt something that's sort of like maximalism. But of course, you know, it's one of these like, you know, empty white plain apartments. We can't paint the walls. That's kind of like the whole point. So I'm going to, let's look through, and we're going to start right here. This little section here, I think it's going to be for a dining table. I'm thinking of just making it against the wall so that they can maximize the amount of space that they have. But I really want something that has really nice, like, you know, detail, but also a lot of color. I am thinking that this table from the movie Hangout stuff pack is kind of perfect. I always love this table anyways. And I really love these chairs from City Living. I don't really think they work, but they could work. I mean, I could, in theory, just have them all be different chairs. Because, you know, we love a nice mismatched chair moment, but they still gotta work. I think that looks pretty good. Let's see, this chair from where is it? Oh, is it this one? I just looked at it. This chair from Cats and Dogs is always a favorite of mine. I don't think it really fits the vibe though. I mean, we could do this chair here, and obviously the chair that came with the maybe Hangout pack as well. I feel like that is kind of a vibe, honestly. That's kind of cute. That's kind of something. I might come back and change that. But yeah, I hope y'all have a snack. Have yourself some tea, some coffee, some water. Please hydrate. But I actually have myself a little bit of water and also a cup of coffee with me. It is 1 p.m. on a Monday. I have the day off from my job. I'm feeling great. So I just finished up. Is it week 1? No, it's not really week 1. It's kind of week 2. I actually don't know. It's kind of a blur. I love this chair, actually. I kind of want to go with darker chairs. I think that's what we're going to do. But I'm actually finishing up the 1st or 2nd week, give or take, of my new job. It's not really a new job. It's my old job, but a higher position. Long story. But I am very excited about this position, and it is going to be full-time. It is full-time. It's already full-time. But so my YouTube channel, it's going to be an interesting, you know, journey with it. I'm going to make sure to, you know, focus on my self-care. But I've just been very, very motivated to make content lately. Like, I've just been really itching to make content. Like, I'll be driving home. I really like this teal an awful lot. I think this looks super fun. Yeah, because they can't really do a lot on the walls, but this just adds more detail, and then we can put some curtains on the edges. But yeah, like I've been really like motivated to make content lately, just because it's just, I don't know, like I've been listening to a podcast. It's not really a newer podcast, but it's newer to me. And if you're not familiar with her, there is this incredible hip hop artist. She's indie. She's just so freaking cool. Like, she is like an idol to me. But she goes by Queen Herbie. That is Queen with a V instead of a U, so Queen Herbie. But no, it's just Queen Herbie. She has a podcast called House of Herbie, and she is incredible. She's an incredible artist. She's very like spiritual, witchy kind of vibes, but also very like, you know, I don't know. I feel like my audience, I feel like you all would love her. So go check out Queen Herbie. Go give her music a listen. You know, you may not be a big fan of that style. That's definitely okay. But go give her music a listen and let me know in the comments. That's your little homework assignment. Let me know in the comment section. Listen to, I recommend Marie Antoinette, that song. It's one of her newer songs on her newer EP. I definitely recommend that because that's probably my new favorite. I was like doing dishes earlier today and I was just bopping around the kitchen, just vibing and just being like living my best life, you know? But yeah, I'm liking this vibe. This changes the apartment vibe, honestly. It's like they don't have the ability to, you know, obviously they don't have the ability to paint the walls because it's, you know, that kind of apartment, but it's going to work. We're going to make it work. So, and I think this is perfect. It's like a dining table here. I need to go ahead. I'm not going to do detail work just yet. I feel like this couch from Industrial Loft Kit would be perfect. I don't know what color I would want to use. Something deeper, like the green's kind of speaking to me, but it always speaks to me, you know, because I love green. I love forest green. I love a phthalo green, you know, just to be technical, but yeah. I mean, this rug here is kind of a ride or die too. I feel like this looks really nice anywhere. It's a base game rug. It is kind of, you know, weird looking, but I don't know, just like, I don't know. It has the colors, it has the vibes kind of there. But maybe I want to use something different. I have been brainstorming quite a bit. I think that looks pretty cool, but I don't like the color. I've been brainstorming quite a bit with content lately, with ideas for content, and I've been really motivated. I've just been really motivated. The podcast, House of Herbie, what I talked about earlier, that's been like a huge drive of motivation for me. And so like I'm like on my way to work and just thinking of all these ideas, and I will get to work, and before I even clock in, because I always get there a little bit early because that's just how I am, I'm always like immediately getting my notebook out and writing it down before I forget it, because you know me, I have ADHD, you know, memory. Oh, who is she? I don't know what kind of rug. I don't know what kind of rug I want to use. It's always a struggle. We're not going to spend forever and a day like we are on the Strangerville build. If you haven't seen me, I am building a dream Victorian home in Strangerville, so go check those out too. But I spent like, spoiler alert, I spent like a good chunk of time on one room. And I'm like, girl, that's not what this isn't the time to be doing it for this build. But at the same time, I'm not pressuring myself. We're not pressuring ourselves to force content out. If it takes an hour to do one room, let it be. So that's what I'm going to do. Ooh, you know, I don't hate that. I think this one's going to work for now. We'll probably change it, but you know, we'll just put it there and we'll go from there. Like this swatch, actually kind of perfect. But yeah, I've been taking down notes of some ideas. You know, sometimes they're for builds, sometimes they're for, you know, possible let's plays. I am scared of doing a let's play. I'm not going to be honest. I am going to be honest. I'm not going to lie. That's what I meant to say. But yeah, I am scared of making a let's play because that just sounds like a level of commitment that I'm very scared of. Because like, you know, once I start said let's play, I gotta go through with it, at least for like a few episodes, right? Like it can't just be like one episode and then I'm like, oops, I'm done. I don't want to do that. Like I want to like actually commit to something, because like that's something that like having ADHD, it's like it's really easy to start a project, but it's really hard to keep going with that project. Because like you get like this crazy motivation and inspiration all at once. And what I'm trying to do is to not actively act on it. Does that make sense? I'm trying not to act on it like the second that I come up with that idea. I let it sit in my brain for a bit. I let it kind of, you know, grow a bit more than just like a brief kind of spark. You know, I need it to be a steady current before I can actively like work on it, because otherwise I'm just gonna like, it's gonna be a flash in the pan and then boom, I'm not gonna want to do it. Okay, I'm kind of vibing with this apartment. I'm kind of feeling it quite a lot. I think that putting the curtains everywhere on this wall might be a bit much. So maybe I'll do some different curtains, maybe like these transparent curtains. These are always so nice to use, but I don't know if that really works. I mean, we could use these other ones that I don't really use. Aren't those like, ooh, I love that actually. Aren't these blinds so perfect because they fit behind every curtain once you shrink them down twice? Like, do I like that? I think that's very like over the top, but I feel like it makes sense, you know? Now, of course, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this light out just to start with, because we aren't overhead kind of lights kind of people, you know? No. We're not doing that today. We're doing, you know, dim lighting, you know, lamps, candles. For the love of God, get yourself a lamp for a room. I know that it can be quite expensive, but I'm going to recommend going to the dollar store. If you are like me, you're from like, say, the southern, you know, area, Appalachians, whatever. We have so many Dollar Generals everywhere, like everywhere. The Dollar General is what we like to call them. And for me, in my town that I live in, we have two literally on the same, like basically on the same street, like around the corner from each other. Like it's still like a decent enough distance, I guess. But if you're driving, it's like a minute or two, not even. Like you can walk there if you're like really committed. So like, ooh, I'm liking the vibes. I like the vibes. Yeah, if you're like really committed, you could walk. So like, yeah, they you know what? This family doesn't want a TV. They're not really a TV kind of family or couple or whatever. They're music people. That's what they are. We could, in theory, give them a TV, but it's going to kind of be like a little bit unless... Okay, hear me out, girl. Let me hear me out. What if we were to go into this section of this catalog here and find what we're looking for, because that's the problem with having too much stuff. I would like to find, I mean, these are really not that great, but these, what if we were to put these up, you know, because these aren't like structures. These are just like maybe items that they've bought, and we could just put like two here. And then let's see what swatches we've got. Ooh, the color honestly kind of works with the rest of their decor. It's a little bit bright. I could, in theory, also use just like the softer color here. I don't know. I kind of like the different kind of styles there too. And we can put the TV on this thing right here in front of it. Is that a vibe? I'm not really sure. The black is kind of a little bit more, I don't know. I don't think that really works. I mean, this one doesn't in particular. We could actually make our own. But yeah, I really like this concept of kind of separating the room, because like it's an apartment. They can't obviously build something. And, you know, for me, I don't want to make every single apartment the same layout where it's like a TV or a couch here with a TV against the wall. That's, you know, it gets boring. I personally don't like a couch being in the middle of the room, because like you can't really have a table on the side, because you can't really plug things in on the table. It just doesn't make sense logically for me. We could do this. That's kind of fun, but I kind of want to do this. Oh, yes, mama. Yes, that's exactly what I'm looking for. We could do, I mean, this is a kind of nice color. It's a nice little bit of a, you know, change. I'm not loving this table because I can see the boob light. Thankfully though, in an update, hopefully it's an update with the base game, you know, obviously it will be. I hope so. But we're getting ceilings. Can you believe? Like, can you actually sit there and believe? Because I can't. I'm so happy that we are getting that, because it's such a minute thing in The Sims. I know for a lot of normies. When I say normies, I don't mean y'all. I mean people that don't play the game as committed as we are. We need something like that. And it's such a small detail, like the bathroom update where we got slots on the kitchen or the bathroom sinks. Oh my gosh, literally game changing. We'll give them a nice TV. Yeah, they're TV people now. We'll say that. We need plants. We need paintings. I think that would finish this room up really nicely. I'm actually going to decorate the kitchen too. I really wish that I could paint the walls, but I know it's a rule, but I want it to be realistic. I want it to look like actual apartments, because I know it's The Sims and we can do whatever we want in The Sims, But, ooh, I love how that like pink kind of looks there. But at the same time, you know, we want to, you know, it's nice to represent realism sometimes. You know, it's nice to have that little bit of a variety. Ooh, that looks kind of cute. A little succulent planter. I don't really know what else to put in this corner, to be perfectly honest. I mean, we could, in theory, just put the jukebox over here, kind of tuck it in the corner. It's kind of weird, but it kind of works. I don't hate that. We do need a bookshelf. A bookshelf is pretty important, at least for me in a room like this. I mean, I could do like, I can kind of see something coming about. Like this can be maybe like a little cabinet they found, and then they put like a radio on it instead of having this jukebox. We could do like this. Ooh, I feel like that would look so good there. I just wish there were proper slots. Unless there is. I mean, there is, but it's just the radios for some reason. The slots are not that good. I mean, there's those, but like, I mean, we could in theory do the wireless speaker, you know, but it's just kind of boring. It doesn't feel very analog to me. I'm thinking I'm just going to use the 9 key. Oh, girl, it's like perfect. Okay, that's actually really good. We'll put it right there. I like that. That looks really nice. We need another plant or something in this corner. I honestly have no idea. Ooh, I do know what to put here. We can put a guitar or a bonsai tree. Honestly, the bonsai tree is probably a better idea. I do like that because it adds some greenery up here. That's cute. Okay, and then maybe we can put a little like something over here. We can do the guitar. I'm really partial to this one from Outdoor Retreat. I don't know why. I guess it just because it has that like label on it. We'll do the blue one. It's kind of fun. Or do we want to do the teal, the red? I think the orange is better. We need a painting here or something. Some kind of wall decoration. Also, I don't know if we've talked about it recently. We probably have. You know me, I tend to forget everything I say in these videos, and I just kind of like, as soon as I'm like, I hit my button to stop recording and then I kind of close this game and everything, I'm just like, don't know what I talked about the entire time. That's just me. But I'm pretty sure we have, but let's discuss the new pack, Horse Ranch. First of all, the name is so silly. Like, it's very descriptive. It very much so makes sense, but it's just kind of funny to me that they just said Horse Ranch. It just sounds kind of like sauce. I don't know, like ranch, you know. But at the same time, I am positively so excited because obviously it's not for everyone, and that's okay. It's not gonna be for everyone. But girl, it is for me because I love a cowboy aesthetic. I can't wait until I can make myself a couple of gay, like macho butch gay cowboys and have them fall in love and have a farm with some horses and some goats and some sheep, and then throw in some chickens and a cow. Girl, it's gonna be so fun. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for that. Like, I'm gonna be getting Growing Together, the expansion pack, of course. I haven't gotten it yet, but girl, that's gonna be so much more exciting for me. Like the second that it came out, or we started hearing like leaks, my boyfriend was even like, "Oh, you're gonna get that, aren't you?" And I'm like, you're daggone Skippy, I'm getting it." Anyways, let's just add a little bit more decor, like this little box. Like, you know, they're going through some like memoirs or something, and just like memories. Just like, there we go. I like this room. It's cute. I like the color scheme. It's not like too far in one direction. It's kind of nice. I would love to have more on this wall, but I feel like if I do more, it just takes away from that. I don't know. Let's just move on. So I think this is going to be the bedroom here, of course. Let's see here. I want this to be a pretty eclectic apartment, so I'm thinking this is actually going to work pretty well. I love the styles. I don't know if I'm going to use it though. Ooh, that's kind of cute. Does it match? I mean, it does. It does. I feel like if I do use this, I'm going to need to add a lot of color in this room, because this is just like, you know, black and white with like a little bit of a warm tone there, but it needs something to kind of counteract that. I need more rugs in this game so bad. Like, I think it's just, you know, I have custom content. I'm not using it today because this is for my save file. I don't want to use any CC for my save. But I will say, don't worry. I'm going to be bringing in some more builds and some more gameplay soon. And I'm going to just go content, like custom content, fairly heavy, I would say. It's just, how can I not use CC? Like, oh, wait a minute. I just thought of something. This swatch here, where is it? This one. Or is it this one? This one, yeah, this one's so cute. Let's see, I'm gonna resize this to its normal size and I'm going to scale it. Let's do 0.8 in the tool mod. Well, let's try 0.6. That's better. So tool mod with these big rugs, scale it to 0.6 and you'll get like a nice, pretty proportional size for like a bed. That's actually so nice. I think that works. I think we'll need to put some art on the wall as well too to add some more color. Like, of course, I mean, I couldn't do this without using this painting. This is such a beautiful, beautiful thing. Like this, oh, honey, that's perfect right there. It's a little bit big for the bed even. It kind of cuts in. So we can size it down maybe. Yeah, that looks good. We'll do that. I love that painting so much. We'll do maybe this jazzy painting possibly. A lot of people are asking like, why is there like such a jazz kind of aesthetic in the base game? I'm like, honey, Willow Creek. Have you not seen Willow Creek? It's very it's very like Old Town in The Sims 1, kind of Louisiana, like kind of French Quarter vibes, you know? So like it makes sense. Also this for some reason kind of does too, but not in this room. We'll do maybe this painting. I use this painting pretty much every single build because I just love that painting. Maybe we'll do like this one. This one's kind of big, so we'll shrink it down, I think. I'm not sure if that really works. It's kind of cute though. I kind of like this kind of orientation. It's kind of nice. I think we'll leave it at that. And then maybe we'll add more, but we need some end tables too. I hope you all have been enjoying this format of videos. I definitely have. I feel very relaxed with these videos because speed builds I've always felt so isolated when making them. I don't know. It's just there's something about speed builds. I need to stop talking about this. I talk about this in every single video, but I've just been really, really enjoying this format. I think we'll use these actually. These kind of look good. These are from the Industrial Loft kit. We'll do this swatch. Yeah, that's kind of nice. And then we do need a dresser of some form. Probably just gonna go with this from the Dream Home Decorators pack. That just looks like it fits best. It's not like the best style for them. Oh, this mirror though in their bedroom, that's kind of a moment. I kind of like it. Kind of reminds me of like piano keys almost. It is from the Maximalist kit too, so it makes sense. And let's do, I don't want to just do art everywhere, but I think that's probably what I'm going to have to do for in here because they give me vibes of like, they love art. They love art and they love art. I don't know. My coffee is just about to get to that point where I'm like, okay, it needs to be microwaved or I need to put ice in it. So I can't, go back after putting ice in it though. So, I need a mug warmer, I think. Let me know in the comments if any of you all have ever had a mug warmer. Do they work? Are they safe? Do you like yours? Is it just kind of whatever? Does it give you like everything that you need? Like, let me know because I've been thinking about getting one in the future. And I just, because I'm so bad about like making a cup of coffee, especially when I'm home and I'm like actively doing other things. I get really distracted and my coffee will just sit there and then get cold. And then I'm microwaving it like 3 times over. And I just want to do something different about that. I kind of want to go with this kind of fun lamp. It's kind of cute. I love the orangey one. We'll go with that. And then maybe this. Ooh, that's kind of a vibe though. I do love this so much. It being that close to a painting does not make me feel good, but we're just gonna pretend because it's The Sims. The windows are a little bit strange here, but they make sense out here. So I'm thinking maybe a mirror against the wall there. We'll probably leave this one just for decoration, but I'm thinking a little mirror, or they can use this mirror and like it does look usable. So maybe we'll put a chair or something. I think this chair is actually quite nice from the High School Years pack. It just fits in corners really nicely. Ooh, that's cute. I don't know if that's really their vibe though. It doesn't really give me their vibe because this feels a little bit more grown up. It feels a little bit more mature in this house or this apartment here. So I feel like this looks like high school, it looks like college dorm. So, ooh, this chair from the Book Nook kit. I always forget about this stuff because it's new. I do love that an awful lot. We'll do this like warm fuzzy looking one maybe. That's cute. I mean, this is a nice little bedroom. They don't really have a lot of like ability to change much. If I was to paint this room, it would like transform it. It would transform it big time, but we really can't do that today. So let's do this painting too. Why not? It's another eclectic looking painting from City Living. But that's cute. And then the last room that is like the main rooms, I think I'm gonna make this into just a little office. I know I did this, well, yeah, I did it with the last one, but it's nice to have the variety. I'm always gonna go for this desk from Seasons. It's one of my favorite desks. I just like it because it's a simple shape, but it has a little bit of character that doesn't really kind of conflict with other styles in the game. Like you can do it with modern styles, more traditional styles, witchy styles, you know, stuff like that. And this chair here from high school years as well too, I just love, because I love the colors and the patterns and the style. And honestly, it's cute. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make this like a pretty normal little like office space. It's gonna be just like a little, what would you call it? Like a little writing space or something like that. Ooh, this rug from City Living, I don't get the chance to use very much, and I kind of love that. Ooh, what if we change this to the green? That's kind of eclectic. That's cute. We need like some kind of bookcase moment. I say bookcase sometimes, and I don't mean to say it, but like, it's mainly because like, okay, this is very, very like, it's very like obscure and very random, but I know it's a shared experience among some people. But I grew up, I had a PlayStation 1. I didn't really have like consoles. We just had the computer mainly. Didn't really have a lot of video games either. It wasn't really like I was getting games all the time because, you know, we were pretty, you know, low income and all that stuff. You know, it's Kentucky, lived in the Appalachian Mountains of Kentucky. So, you know, it's expected. But I specifically played Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone for PC so much. It was one of the games that I had. And I specifically remember like a moment in the game where Fred and George are kind of giving you like a tutorial. It's basically the tutorial for the game. And it's teaching you how to like jump and like how to like all that stuff, you know, jump and then grab onto, you know, ledges and all that stuff, you know, like the typical gaming stuff. And there's this part where Fred and George are like, there's this like area in the library where you have to like jump over to the tops of the bookcases or the bookshelves to, you know, kind of, navigate through this space so that you can, you know, get to the next part. And then it's like so funny because Fred and George call them bookcases, not bookshelves. Like, you know, jump onto the bookcase, you know, like there's like voice like acting in this game. It's honestly so fun. Like, yes, it's probably one of the worst Pokemon games, girl. We'll talk about that in a second. It's probably one of the worst Harry Potter games. But because it's, you know, it's for the PC, it's pretty limited, but it's, you know, it's very nostalgic for me. I love this little desk area. This is so cute, but I just, you know, accidentally said Pokemon. I've been obsessing with Pokemon lately. Like, y'all, my hyperfixation's back. I don't talk about it very much on the channel because I'm just gonna be 100% transparent. I don't have like an official diagnosis. I haven't like went somewhere and been diagnosed. So please don't take this as medical advice or anything like that. But I will say peer review is usually right. So take that with what you will. But I suspect that I'm autistic because there's a lot of things that like line up. Pokemon is one of those things that really is like a huge signal for me, as well as The Sims, but mostly Pokemon. I will get into my hyperfixation stage of being obsessed with Pokemon, and not just like, oh, I really am I'm having fun playing the game. That's surface level. Because like I am like hyperfixating over Gen 3, the games that came out in 2000 and like 2004, like that era. I'm obsessing over those games. I'm trying to get the batteries replaced for Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. I'm even considering at this point looking into getting a shell, like a new shell for my DS Lite so that I can like, you know, do stuff. It's just, listen, it's a lot because I even am looking into trying to recreate events that don't exist anymore. Like it's a big deal hyperfixation. And I love it. It's great. I love Pokemon. But yeah, just thought I'd talk about that because I've been really hyperfixating over it lately, and I'm also kind of hyperfixating over The Sims too. It's just really like random stuff, you know. Like I'm really thinking about all the stuff that I could do in this game. Ooh, I love this little table. Oh, I always forget, but I love this little table. It's so cute. High school years, it's total departure. High school years is such a good pack for build buy stuff. It's so good. It has such cute stuff in it. Oh. The book note kit also kind of comes through. I'm not going to lie. It's a really good pack. But yeah, I feel like I've really talked myself out today. But yeah, yeah, it's a really fun little builds that I'm doing. I'm really enjoying everything. It's great. What have you all been up to lately in The Sims? Do let me know in the comments, because to be honest, I just freaking love this game so much. I know it's got its problems, and you know, I know that there's some things about the game that's a little bit, you know, whatever, but it's so fun. I think I'm gonna do another one of these. I really love these little hanging thingies. They're super cute. They just have a lot of charm. I don't know, they just remind me of like maybe they bought that at a festival or something. It gives some story. It's giving story. Okay, cute little room. I don't know what else to put here because of the store, so I think I'm just gonna leave it. I could actually, okay, curtains are definitely gonna be a must in this room because we need curtains in here, I think. I don't know what kind of curtains, probably just these. You know, you can't go wrong with these base game ones. They're just nice curtains to have, but I wish we had more patterns on them. That's the only thing. Obviously, this curtain from Movie Hangout is exceptional. We love her. She is a moment. I don't know if she's gonna work here though, because the patterns are quite intense. We could just do this kind of beigey tone. That's not bad, actually. I'm not mad about that. I don't know how well it's gonna look over here. I mean, it looks good. It looks all right. It's kind of weird though. So maybe not this. I mean, do we? I think we do. I think we have to go with these because these are just such nice curtains. Like, oh my gosh. Like, yeah, we'll do that. And we'll make it look like it's covering that, you know, up a little bit. They've got like half pulled, you know. That's nice. We'll have to adjust some stuff. But that's cute. I really like this room. This is nice. This is a nice little space. I feel like I could sit in here and write for days, you know. It's a nice little writing room. All right. The only other spaces that we haven't even touched on are the kitchen and the bathroom. Those rooms are already pretty established, so really we're just adding clutter and that's it. I do kind of want to put one of these like little thingamabobs somewhere, just something to add a little bit different, you know, too. I'm so sorry if you're hearing traffic. You probably aren't, I know, but listen, I think I'm just really sensitive to sound. And I've kind of learned this lately. I don't want that there. That's weird. We're just going to put it here. We'll put this here maybe. But I'm really hypersensitive to sound. And I didn't realize it until I got these new headphones. I bought these new headphones because my old ones broke. And I needed new ones because I had some old ones, but they were falling apart. And yeah, it wasn't great. Where was I going with this? I don't remember. Oh, the headphones. Yeah, I'm realizing I'm pretty sensitive to sound because like when I put these headphones on, let me tell you the instant like relief that I felt. Like the instant relief that I felt just putting them on and then feeling like focused and calm. Like it wasn't like immediate, but it was like after a bit I was like, you know, this feels really good. Like this feels right. Like, oh my gosh, like I actually feel focused and calm and not like overwhelmed by everything. Like they don't block out everything, of course, but they block out a lot of noise to the point that it's like I don't hear like the air conditioner just kicked on. I can actually hear that, of course, but it's not like so loud that I'm just like I can hear like a ringing in my ears. It like kind of blocks it out. It's so crazy. Do let me know what you think about that, because yeah, it's pretty wild. I think we'll do one of these little curtains, one of these little rugs. I love this jungle adventure rug. It just has some nice colors. It's super cute. I think I'm gonna do, ooh, that one's very nice. I love that one. And then the bathroom, we're gonna speed through, y'all. These bathrooms, I think this is the reason why these bathrooms are so boring to me. It's because they're all the same. They're basically all the same, but that makes sense, you know? I kind of want to replace the toilet. Maybe they've replaced some of the toilets because like I want to put some stuff on the back. like this jar of Epsom. Is it Epsom salt? Is that Epsom salt? It says salt bath, so I'm assuming it is Epsom salt. Epsom salt is so amazing, y'all. Like, seriously, it is so amazing. I won't disclose just to be safe, because there's some crazy people out there. But I work in a place that makes bath products, and we make Epsom salts. And it's not really like we make it; we just have it, and we can just sell it, stuff like that. Oh my gosh, this stuff is incredible. It makes me, because it like soothes muscles, it draws out like tension. I don't know, it's so nice. And I didn't really realize it until I was like an adult, but like I gotta start doing like self-care stuff like that to really like help me feel better and feel more energy. Like you think like, I know it sounds simple at this point in my life, but when I was younger, I was like, no, I gotta just make myself do stuff. Like I can't just sit around and do nothing. Like sometimes you gotta sit around and do nothing to progress. I mean, even if it's not just to progress, you gotta relax, you gotta rest. We'll do this rug because it's a fun rug. We love this rug. I'm gonna put it like there. Should we shrink it? Yeah, probably. I feel like it fits better. And then, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna put those weird rugs under the toilet because I don't like that. But there is an apartment. I love this apartment. Let's take a little peek. So I didn't put anything out here. You know what? Before we wrap it up, we'll just put a couple of things out here for them to use or something. It's not really a lot of space out here, so it's probably gonna be more like public. But we'll put like this little bench here for them. This is super cute, actually. I love the backyard kit. It's honestly a kit we don't really think about as much anymore, but oh, that's so perfect. That fits in with the vibes really nicely. I remember, this just reminds me, because like I feel like the biggest inspiration for these, for this build here is actually where my grandparents lived when I was a kid. They actually lived in a couple different apartment places like this when I was young. So it's both kind of inspired by that, but there was like one that they lived at when I was younger. The first one, that one inspired me the most because it was like a place for, like elderly folks to live in, but it was also just like a low income place too. So it was a mixture of both. And yeah, it's just nice. It was like really friendly. It was literally like directly next door to an elementary school. So like my grandmother would take me to the little park, their little, recess, what do you call it? Playground. She would take me to the playground, and it was open to the public too on the weekends. So yeah, it was nice. I just remember that. That would be a cute little thing to add. That's what we should do here. Or we could use the tool mod and add it over here, some That's something, you know what? We'll think about that. We'll think about that. But yeah, that is the apartment. I hope y'all enjoyed it today. Let me go ahead and just give y'all some shots here. But here is, one of them. Oh, I already like the vibes. I'm like, point of view, this is your sim walking through. Oh yeah, cute vibes all around. I could put something right here maybe. Maybe this is actually a really good way to like see what else needs to be in an apartment, is just to act like you're a sim walking through it. Like a little tapestry maybe. Cute. And then like we'll move into this room right here, the little office space. Loves it. And then the bedroom. Loves it. And then the bathroom. Yeah, we don't care about the bathroom that much. Yeah, that is it for today though, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Do let me know. I know it might be a kind of a longer video today, but yeah, I'm really enjoying these kind of longer videos. But anyways, if you enjoyed this, please make sure to hit the like button. It really does support my channel. If you would like to share it with your friends, that would be so great. I would really appreciate it. I don't know why this thick southern accent's coming on today. But anyways, yeah. And if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I know that I'm a little weird and I'm a little strange off the bat, but I promise you, I am. So, come join the crowd. But I love you all. Take care of yourselves. Go drink some water. Go take your vitamins. And yeah, that's everything. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stay weird, and I will speak to you all next time. Goodbye, witches.